welcome back to my channel. This is Studio 715, home of Red Sock Blue Sock Yarn, and my name's Ashley, and I'm super excited that you're here, and I hope you enjoy what I have to share today. I did get a little bit excited when I posted my first video and realized you might not know who I am or what I do or what's going on here, so I thought I would do an introduction post to kind of introduce you all to who I am, what I do, where I live, and give you a little bit of background on how I got started in this wonderful community. So yeah, let's jump right in. Let's see, who am I? I'm Ashley, the designer behind Studio 715, the dyer, owner, shipper, customer service person for Red Sock Blue Sock Yarn, and everything happens out of my home here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Some background about me, let's see. So I've always been crafty for as long as I can remember. My grandmother was a seamstress. She always had different needlepoint projects on the go. My maternal grandmother is a quilter, and yeah, so just crafting has always been around. My mom did dabble in crochet and a little bit of knitting when I was young, but it never really took off. But she did make Halloween costumes, and she always made sure we had a bunch of crafty stuff in the house, whether it was Play-Doh. We had a lot of Lego. There was always something going on. So it's kind of not surprising that I am still crafty now and that I've passed that down to my children. But as far as knitting went, that was a pretty random endeavor. Let's see, I started knitting, I think it was right around the time where I finished university. I had a lot of time kind of on my hands when I wasn't working. I worked as a waitress at a local breakfast restaurant where I met my husband, and I was also a kinesiologist at a physio company here in Ottawa. And in my downtime, I needed something to do. I no longer had papers to write and books to read, and so I've always been a big book lover, so I spent a lot of time at the bookstore. And one day while I was there, I was perusing the magazine section, and I saw a Debbie Bliss magazine, and the sweater on the front looked rather intriguing. I was like, why not? Like, I can knit that. I can learn to knit. So that's what I did. I stopped by the local craft store, grabbed some yarn and some needles, jumped on to YouTube, and quickly learned how to cast on, how to do the knit stitch, purl stitch, and off I went on this wild adventure. So fast forward a couple of years, and I got married, I had a baby, I was home on mat leave, and again found myself with some additional time when I wasn't changing diapers, making baby food. I needed a creative outlet. So let's see, I was knitting, I was using Knit Picks yarn. I was on their website one day and I stumbled across a dye your own yarn kit. So I thought, well, why not? I love being in the kitchen. I'm sure I can figure this out. I watched some videos. The kit came with a book, like a how-to guide. I ordered some bare yarn and off I went. So I thought the yarn was pretty cool. Turned out pretty great for the first time. I'm pretty sure I felt it a few skeins. Quickly learned you cannot run it through your washer. So I had also, during this time of mat leave, decided I needed to get out of the house. and talk to other grown-ups. And I found a local knitting group that met at a coffee shop once a week. And I started going there, and with their encouragement and my new yarn dyeing kit, they encouraged me to open an Etsy shop. And then that's how it all started. Red Sock Blue Sock Yarn was born. And now, 10 years later, here we are. It's taken over my house, as I like to say. There's yarn normally everywhere. My kids knit. I hang yarn to dry in the foyer. All the dyeing happens in my kitchen still, which I really don't mind. I enjoy it. I'm still around. I can hear the kids. I can participate in family events while I'm doing it, and it's all good. It's fun. I do it in small batches, and yeah, that's Red Sock Blue Sock Yarn. It is a home-based, family-run business, and that's that. So that's me in a nutshell. I studied human kinetics at the University of Ottawa. I am married to a wonderful guy named John, who's very supportive and drives his truck around with my business name on it. And so if you ever see him, give him a wave. I have 2 little girls. They are, the eldest will be 10 this summer, and my youngest will be turning 8 in April. So they're getting nice and big. And I work for the government during the day. So if I don't answer emails or messages during the day, that's most likely why. This is a evening, weekend run business. Sometimes I do answer things sporadically throughout the day if I have a second or two. And now that I'm working from home, thanks to COVID and no plans on going back to the office, we do offer porch pickup occasionally during the day, but mostly in the evenings and weekends. So that is me. Yarn. I love knitting, and some of my goals this year include designing more patterns, becoming more active in my Studio 715 space that I've created. I really wanted to have this space that wasn't quite Red Sock Blue Sock Yarn specific. I needed somewhere where I could talk about different yarn. Things I'm loving right now, books, recipes, gardening, camping. So I'm really hoping that this allows me to kind of share a more diverse catalog, we'll say, of crafty outlets and hobbies and things with you that is not so business specific. I wanted to be able to talk with you and not always be promoting the yarn, but just talking with you. Like I would sit down and talk with some friends while I drink my tea. So that's what this space will be. It will be just me reaching out to you and talking about life, talking about art makes, talking about yarn and all the wonderful things that are out there and going on. So yes, So this is Studio 715. It is my room in my house where I keep all my fiber goodies and share with you. So welcome to my studio here in Ottawa, and I look forward to sharing with you more in the future. For sharing today, I was really hoping I'd have some mail and have some goodies to show you, so that's gonna have to wait for another episode because the mailman hasn't brought me my fun surprises. So the last episode I talked about the Helm Cowl that's coming out this month. Testing wraps up this week and it should be out and into the world next week. I'm hoping I can get my sister over, Chantal, to take some photos of me and the cowl for the pattern and for all the wonderful pictures I'll get to post on Instagram and Facebook. So if you don't follow me there, on Instagram I am Studio 715, 7 spelled out and 15 spelled out. And you can also follow me at Red Sock Blue Sock Yarn Co. on Instagram. And then each one has a page on Facebook if you'd like to follow on Facebook. I am also on Patreon under Studio 715 if you wish to come and support me there and get some behind the scenes looks into my design process, get discounts on new pattern releases, have input into different ideas that I might have. So that's all happening over there. I try to keep it some stuff a little bit separate. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. And then anything that we ever talk about or things that I share with you, whether it's yarn or patterns or things, I will link them in the description or the show notes down below somewhere. I'm still figuring this all out, so if you have any advice or things you'd like to see, definitely drop me a comment and I'd appreciate the feedback. If you're wondering what I'm wearing, this is the Half Hap shawl by the Shetland Trader, and it's knit in R&R number 1 wool that we carry in the Red Sock Blue Sock yarn shop, and it's knit using the natural, the gray, navy, avocado, and honey colorways. It's super squishy and woolly and cozy and big. I love it. It's a great little wrap in a cold room. This room is a little chilly, so I needed a shawl. Other than that, what's going on here? I'm working on that DK Shorty sock. The first sock's almost done. I'm just about at my toe, so hopefully I will cast that off tonight and finish the pattern. We'll see. I'd like to get it out in testing this month, so, and then launch it in March. So yes, if you'd like to help with that, just stay tuned and I will post a call on Instagram and Facebook under Studio 715 for a test knit, and get in if you want to help out. That would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so I think that's it for today. I really wanted to come on, tell you all about me, in case you've never met me. I've met a lot of great knitters through different fiber events and shows and different knitting groups and our local knitting guild here in Ottawa. But if you're new, welcome. So nice to see you, and I'm so happy you're here if you're watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon. I gotta start writing myself some scripts and notes and ideas on what to share with you all, but it's been fun. I have enjoyed this greatly, and I will see you all next time. Thank you, and have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.